tawhakaahua whānau, ko te rahoroa i tēnei rā. Let's do the photos of the week. Well, I didn't actually take a wide variety of photos this week, but luckily on the Saturday I had a couple of events, and the first one was a horse riding formation here at a local riding school. And it was done by the Wellington Indoor Riding School Formation Club, and they did a Pirates of the Caribbean themed performance in the indoor riding school. And it was really cool. They've done a few of them now, and heaps of people turned up, and they put on a great show. And basically it's horse riding in a formation to music with a bit of a storyline. And it's really, really cool, the effort that everybody goes to in getting it set up, because the whole place, they put out all sorts of like decorations and make the place themed. And in this case, obviously it was pirates. And so it's pretty choice, because kids will turn up all dressed up, and the riders themselves will dress up. But taking the photos is actually the tricky part, because inside this riding school it's really dark. So it's like a photographer's perfect storm, because you've got fast-moving subjects, being the horses and the riders, in a very dark space and also at a distance. So for this particular event, I was shooting with the Canon EOS R with the EF 70-200 f2.8 IS USM version 2. And all the shots outside are nice and crisp and sharp like this one here, but the ones inside the actual arena are just really, really tricky to try and balance the shutter speed and also generate enough light. I like that shot there. I was trying to get all the horses' heads all lined up. The actual compositions are not too bad. It's just about, for me, it's about looking for symmetry, trying to find compositions that express the formation itself. And then afterwards I took some photos of the riders and the ponies. Right after I took this shot here, I tripped over backwards onto the concrete, and like my camera's went clatter, and I scraped my elbow. Can you see it there? Arch! But it was good times, because everyone's having good fun and enjoying themselves, and the performance went off really well. It's actually really impressive how they managed to put on the show and get the horses to all operate in the formation as well. So really, really cool. And this is one of my favorite shots actually. I really, really like the colors and the composition. This is probably my favorite shot from the actual performance, just because it looks like a real classic pirate pose on the horse here with the gun back. And this is my favorite shot overall from the day. It's just such a special moment, and particularly you can see the horse's eye closed and dreamy, so I really, really like that shot. Probably my favorite shot of the day. And then later that night I shot a 21st out in the hut, and it was pretty cool. The girl Tegan, she was turning 21, she had all her friends there and family. All her friends were there from her school days, from her work, from all sorts of stuff. So everyone was there having a really good time. For this particular job, I was shooting with the EOS R with the RF 35mm f1.8, and I used a Canon 80D with the EF 85mm f1.8. Once again, I was shooting in a really dark place, so that Saturday was pretty challenging as far as photography is concerned. But as I say, with these jobs here, I use the 35mm for the wide shots, and on that particular camera I have a speed light to light the environment, and I have a flat LED panel to light the subjects. And with the 85mm I just have a speed light, and I power that up a little bit because I'm generally shooting that out at a distance to try and get portrait shots. The key though in these dark environments, I find, is to use single point autofocus at the center of the frame, focus recompose, because the most light is admitted through the center of the lens, so that's where you want the focus point. Once again, it's a real struggle with the light. You have to watch your shutter speed, make sure it doesn't get below 1/60th of a second at the slowest, because otherwise you do get camera shake or subject movement. And this is my favorite shot from the 21st. I really, really like that shot. Just an action shot, blowing out the candles. And hey, I'm gonna leave you with this one particular photo here today. This is the sort of thing as a photographer that just makes your day. And whether one person or 100 people like my photos, it doesn't bother me. But to see somebody use the photos and get their own satisfaction out of it, that actually just really makes my day. I don't even know what I want out of photography, but when you see the moments that people have appreciated your photos and it has meaning to them, then in that moment I know what I want out of photography. Hey, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. Have a great week and an awesome weekend. Bye!